Hello, good morning. I believe it's the 19th of March. It's Thursday, first day of spring, I believe. It's raining. It's been raining since before 3 o'clock this morning, off and on, and sometimes heavy. We've had quite a bit of rain overnight. Got a lot of roads closed and stuff like that, and watches going on. You can see how that puddle is between here and there. I hope you can hear that. There's a herd of frogs living in that. Yeah, well, anyway, got my couch chores done this morning. Scott is sawing. I had a guy bring me a few logs to cut up for him. Meant to buy and ordered a couple of little jags of lumber. Kind of working on orders for next week already. So, from the one outfit that really I have trouble getting to give me an order, and they went ahead and ordered one delivered the other day to them. I wanted to go over here in the shop. I would be pretty busy about doing some shop work today, except that I didn't get done what I needed to have gotten done to do that. I've got a parts tractor we're gonna go drag to the house, and it ain't got no wheels on it, so this little trailer, and it's muddy enough, I thought behind the tractor would be the very best bet. And my tire man went flat again. Nope, not completely. This trailer, we got it give to us when we bought some tractors from a guy. The tongue had broke. We used it to move a couple of cement feeders, and so I got her drug in here and welded the tongue up. But I wimped out last night and did not go get that tractor, and so now I'm wishing I had. I'd have it in here in the shop and I could take parts off from it. Anyway, that didn't work out, and so shop floor's kind of wet this morning. I have just a couple of drips in the middle of it. If the door's open in it all, an east wind, it blows in. But I wanted to give you a shot of the Franken Farmall. It's coming right along. Looks like a tractor now instead of just pieces. And of course we like getting the hood on it, but they put that alternator on there and the bracket on that alternator, and the thing sticks out the hood that far. I hope maybe the hood will just kind of sit down over it. I may have to bend the front of it a little bit, but we got to a point where we was going to work on getting the carburetor cleaned up. And that carburetor was lacquered up really bad. Got the parts to it right here. That's actually a bottom of another carburetor. This is the bottom off of this carburetor, and it was really a tight carburetor apparently, because it's still full of gas, and who knows how long that gas had sat in there. But the problem, I think I could get everything loosened up to where it would work, but the problem is this. That's the float in an H Farmall carb. I doubt if you can hear it, but it has liquid in it, so it ain't no good. And I had to order parts, and best bet on ordering parts anymore is comes through the mail. So, but we're getting closer. We could go ahead and fix the wiring, have it all put together and on there, but that won't take very long. Probably drag her back up on the concrete. We pushed her down here thinking that we'd be waiting for parts, and I could get that Alice D19 started and to go in. I've got all the guy I bought it from took it completely apart. This is the valve body for the valves on it. He even took the spools out of them, and I couldn't find all the pieces to it. And this is the hydraulic pump right here. I know it's kind of dark, you can't see it all, but this little pump is fixed up to where it's a piston pump, and each one of these rollers, there's supposed to be 4 of them, run on a cam that pushes them in and causes them pistons to push down. Well, as you can see, this hole right here is wallered out, and so is the one on the other side, and the roller was missing. And I looked through all the parts that the gentleman gave me with it, can't find it. Possible it disintegrated, come all apart in there, I don't know. But I do know this, I'm gonna do my very best to not use the original valving on the thing, which may take some doing, but dadgummit, they're a two-piece deal, and I think I can get around that. The only trouble I may have is I don't even think that's going to be a problem. I was thinking that it's possible that them did not have a way you could go around them. They probably got a place where it dumps the oil back into that, but I bet it comes through a line, and I can change those lines out for hoses and just put a regular dual spool valve on it. It has a valve on the loader, and I thought if I was going to have to hose around everything, I would hose that through the valve on the loader to where it worked and went that way. But that's kind of where we're at. Franken Farmall just needs a few little items to get that carburetor back together, and I'm going to put a line on the fuel on it that's mostly hose. I got that all fixed up and ready to go back together, and then wire to the starter, battery cable ends, and a little bit of creative wiring because they had it wired through that old amp meter, and a lot of the time those are live all the time, will cause the battery run dead. And so we're going to go around them, and first we're going to hear it run, and then go from there. It's starting to look like a tractor again though. I realize it's dark, but anyway, rainy day shenanigans. Possible maybe it won't be raining in the morning, and we can get started to get that tractor hauled in here. Figure out if the rollers off the pump on it will work. I know it's a WD-45. WDs and WD-45s all had piston pumps just like that. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. That's just a very, very short update on what's going on. Hopefully get a chance to go and get that tractor maybe late today, maybe first thing in the morning, I don't know.